The starting lineups for this evening's contest. First for the visiting Houston Rockets. At one guard, 6'3" from Harvard, number 7, Jeremy Lin. The other guard, 6'5", from Arizona State.
He loses the basketball. Here comes Griffin. He's against Lin and gets fouled. Almost took off Lin's jersey. Harden swings it to Lin. Through the paint. Down low to Usher.
You know, I asked Kevin McHale, I said, why would you play two #1 scoring team in the league? They're top in the league in shooting, and they're just 4 for 5 to get this one going.
There was a point in the preseason we thought the defense was ahead of the offense. Well,
I don't
that now.
I don't anymore.
Lin crosses beneath the goal. Here's Howard. He'll get booed every time he touches it.
Believe
the
it or
left
not,
hand, very nice.
Believe it or not, he got.
Andre makes an acrobatic catch, but could not get it to the rim.
That just threw it a little short for him, but it was a great idea. And there's Harden doing exactly what he does.
Bingo! What a first quarter for J.J. Redick.
Said he's never played with a pass-first point guard before.
Aspie's feeling it. He's knocked down 3 straight from deep. Or log on to Clippers.com for more information. Collison completes a pair of free throws and leads back to 11. Lin will drive and get fouled. Free throws for Jeremy Lin. Collison will draw the personal foul. Lin had lost the starting job. This kid Beverly beat him out and then he got hurt. Rib injury, and now Lin's back in the starting lineup and had a big ball game Saturday night, getting 20 points.
Yeah, Beverly's the kid from Arkansas. There he is right there, Patrick Beverly. Previous 2 ball games, which were both wins, Crawford a big boost off the bench.
Smith to the hole, basket counts and he's fouled. Where'd this guy come from?
Well,
he hadn't scored a point in the first 3 games.
Clippers are making him look like an all-star.
Man, oh man, we have something to do with it.
Well, a little bit. He's a big body. They're having a great offensive night, but they haven't stopped anybody yet.
Griffin out to Crawford. Off the back iron.
As Howard has had to do tonight, but Blake doesn't succumb to that anymore.
Griffin goes to Paul. Paul in the paint. Shot puts it in. Basket counts and he's fouled.
I love that set. So they put Blake in the post. It's a little dribble handoff. He gives it back to Chris, and it's almost like a short portion of the court pick and roll. Look at the smallness of the court they use, and Parsons has to honor that pass to Griffin, which allows Paul to get free.
Fouls on Jeremy Lin. Paul, a 97% foul shooter. Only one player in the league has made more free throws than he this year, and that's Kevin Durant.
But he's not shooting that at that clip, no way, right?
Not at 97%. He's now 31 out of 32. Clippers by 11. Lin will work. Asik is back. Lin will spin, fire and score.
Believe it or not, he's much better off the dribble of a play like that than he is as a wide open jump shooter. It to Paul, who had the better vision. Crawford never saw Griffin running.
Clippers by 13. Harden down the lane, foul on DeAndre Jordan. Chick chases it down. Here comes Parsons. Lin back to Parsons. 64-51. DJ has a streak going again. This is a Ralph streak now, 65-51. Clippers by 14, 4:10 remaining in the first half.
We'll see how long the Ralph streak lasts.
Lin finds Asik, gets fouled in the half. Griffin, Paul posted up. Was he going to draw the foul? Didn't get it. Turns it over. Here comes Lin the other way. Do it behind Parsons, out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Boy, had Chris Paul chasing him from behind. Line, he gets to the hoop. Harden's got all these herky-jerky moves. He changes his pace.
Paul works on Lin, crosses over, draws the foul.
And he heard the whistle, so he put it up at the rim. It would have been free throws anyway, but that's just how his brain is wired.
Third quarter. Redick with 19 first half points. Clippers lead it by 17. Chandler Parsons. Lin. Oh, that's a nice feed. The bounce pass to Parsons.
Parsons just has a great feel for the game.
The floater won't go. Rebound Ashik. Outlet pass taken by Lin. Only Redick is back. Foul's going to be called on J.J. Redick, and Jeremy Lin will go to the free throw line.
A little bit like insanity from a couple of years ago in New York when this guy burst on the scene.
He walked in to the building today wearing glasses, looking like the Harvard student he was just a few years ago, looking nothing like an NBA player.
No, I every time I see him in the back street, you know, where we are camped out to listen to the coaches, I said he makes my all-mall team, which is an NBA guy walking through a mall you'd never know was an NBA player if you didn't know who he was.
Absolutely not.
But he makes a Harvard-like check, doesn't he? About $8 million a year.
And next year he gets that poison pill number, $14 million.
Yeah. I sure hope he sends Coach D'Antoni a Christmas card every year. Our team, 15 years ago, they scored 70.
At the top of your head?
I mean, we had a couple days off.
Oh, that Norm numbers have got that for you.
That could have been.
That's pretty good. So they're right there.
Still time on the clock. That's because they get into their offense so quickly.
Griffin. Hall with 2.
And he got fouled. They saved the possession.
With 2.3 seconds remaining. Free throws for Chris Paul. That's like money in the bank.
Well, unless Ralph puts a lot of pressure on him, they will tie the LA Clipper record.
Lin has 4 fouls. Rockets have the ball. Parsons, Howard, Ashik, Harden, and Lin. Howard held to 7 minutes in the first half because of foul problems. Into Ashik, knocked away, recovered by Lin. He'll score it. Knocked away by Howard.
Which was, I mean, a risky move by Howard. That could have been a foul.
Redick, down low to Griffin. Great body control, miss, tip, miss, rebound. Griffin battles. That might be a loose ball foul on Howard.
In traffic, survey the scene and kick it out to open shooters. There's no way for a defense to cover that kind of ground.
Season high 13 for Dudley as Ashik gets fouled by Jordan. It was by 11 again. Harden to Lin. This is Howard against Jordan. DeAndre has a 4th foul. Clippers run out.
Oh, look at the change of pace.
Paul to Griffin. He'll drive. He'll lay it up and not in. Rebound taken by Howard. Rebound DeAndre Jordan. And the ball off to Chris Paul. Clippers very fortunate there. Ball down the lane. Throw it up. Get fouled. That'll be on Lin. Jeremy Lin will pick up his 5th personal foul. The last 3 years in steals. Casting hard to the goal, and DeAndre Jordan just got a costly 5th foul. Go. He has 18 points, 5 free balls.
I mean, Chandler Parsons, who just flew by Crawford twice, is the closest thing they have to a defensive stopper. I know they got the 2 bigs who anchor the rim and protect it.
Lin will let it fly. Bingo!
Like I said, Lin is better with a guy in his face or on the move.
Clippers turn it over. Fun now, 131 points for the Clippers.
I would say they're going to finish the night still the #1 scoring team in the league, you think? Jeez.
Lin to the hole. Oh, the tip up and in. Picked up by Lin. The Rockets bring the ball ahead. Now they made a move. They got it from 18 down to 9 here in the 4th quarter. Monty Eunice is in. Here's Lin. You guys play again tomorrow night. The Rockets do. It's their 4th game.